Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing a build tutorial for my Minecraft Cherry Bridge. And I also am starting a Patreon. So if you want to become a member of the Patreon, you can click the link. It will be in the description and then in the bio of all my socials. So please consider supporting me so I can continue making more builds for you guys. So this is going to be the materials that you'll need. I'll just scroll through it real quick for you guys to see. It's honestly not a lot of blocks. It seems a lot more than it is. So here is the material list. Okay, so we'll start with the base of the bridge first. Okay, so for the sake of the tutorial, I'm just doing very small pillars since I'm in a super flat world. Yours will probably look more like that over there, which is totally cool. So I'll just put it here for you guys to copy. And then these are stairs. And the slab will go on this block right here. It'll go on the top block no matter how long your pillar is. This will go all the way down. So for the next, to get like half of the middle, you'll want 4 blocks in between these. It'll be like 6 blocks from stair to stair. And then this is just a shroom light with a trapdoor over it. This is cherry planks. And then you'll continue this pillar all the way down. And then you'll do the upside down stair. And then this. And then we'll go ahead and place some blocks here. Alright, and then we have 3 pillars now. So there's a total of 4 on one side. And we will go ahead and create the next one. Okay, and we already have one side of the outline done. So we're gonna go ahead, or I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side now. Bruh. Baby, when I look up at the sky. Ta-da! Alright, and then we'll go ahead and finish the outline of like the little blocks that go on top of the edge. So for this, you're going to need these blocks. Okay, and we'll go ahead and start from this side here. Oh. The hang signs are kind of annoying because you have to make sure you don't type anything on them, but it'll be worth it in the end. They look super cute. And then we will copy what's on this side over on this side. Okie dokie. And then for this middle part, you'll do stair, stair, a wall, a trapdoor, and then upside down stair, upside down stair. And it should look like this. And let's do the other side. 3, 2, 1. Wow! Oh my gosh, how did that happen? That's crazy. Okay, and now we're going to do the fences part. So there's only a few fences, and we will need these blocks for them. Okay, so we'll start over here like always. And then you'll go up 2 with the cherry fence, starting on the wall. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 of the glass panes. And 1, 2 cherry fence. Diorite wall. Period. Period. Not that. Eating. Okay, and then from here, you'll go 1, 2. Oh, you will actually also need a cherry fence gate, which shall go here. Cute. Oh, oh, what? I didn't even know that could happen. Yes, okay, amazing. And then pale oak fence, iron bar, pale oak fence, diorite wall. Boom. So these two should be even with each other. The next one will be taller, but these two on the end, it'll be the same for this side. These should all be even. This one in the middle will not be even with the other ones. So you'll do on top of the diorite wall, cherry fence, pink stained glass, pink stained glass, cherry fence, and diorite wall. And then you'll just do the same. Okay, these two should be even with each other, but not with this, if that makes sense. Okay, and then I'll just do the same for all the other sides. It's the exact same. Ta-da! Okay, and then you should end up with this. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll move on to the flooring and then finally the roof, because that is definitely the most interesting part of it all, to say the least. For the flooring, you'll need calcite, the stripped cherry wood, and cherry planks. Okay, so we're gonna start at the shroom light. We're gonna do calcite, calcite, calcite. Okay, and this is the pattern. Like, whoa, you're going so fast. Oh my gosh, I'm literally rage baiting you guys. Really pausing the videos. Anyway, here we go. This will be the pattern all throughout. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Like, constantly. There is no, like, oh, this, this, this. No, it's always this, this, that. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oop. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. For a week, bro. I'm doing sorry. Can't even build it out there. Can't even build her own person there. What a freaking loser. Okay, and then once you reach your first step, which should be this little flowy leaf. Maybe it's not flowy for you, maybe you don't have shaders. That's a rough life. Anyways. Shout out all the freaking Bedrock players. I know how hard it was because that's all I played for most of my life. Okay, but you'll just continue the pattern. So see how it's supposed to be calcite next? I do calcite just a block below and then a cherry plank. And then we'll do cherry plank, calcite, cherry wood, cherry plank. Oh, another cherry plank, calcite. And then for the next step, you'll do the same thing. So the next thing is a plank. See, there's like plank, calcite, wood, plank, plank, calcite. And finally, you'll do okay, plank, wood, plank, calcite. And obviously, you can just like keep it going as much as you want. So, oh gosh, I can't even build our own build. Oh, freaking sucks. Okie dokie. So like, la la la. There's one side done, and I'll do the other. Okay, done. And now I know what you guys are thinking. Mia, this is so annoying. You have to jump up every single step. No. I present stairs. Okay, so yeah, we'll just do the stairs. You're like, oh my gosh, it's messing up the pattern. It's okay, I promise. Look, it still looks freaking cool. Alrighty. Okay, so now we have the main, basically the whole bridge besides the roof. Now, for the roof, she's a bit intricate. So let's go through the blocks you'll need. So to start off, here is the blocks. Boom, boom. Okay, so we will be starting over here. You'll take your slab, one, you'll go one out this way, and it'll look like this. So you'll do it on like the top half, and one out this way. Oh freak, I forgot a freaking block. Okay, you'll also need a pale oak fence. And that will go right here. You also need to place another one, or another two. So I just place blocks behind it, and then I'll delete the blocks afterwards. Like this. So it should be 3 diorite slabs, 3 pale oak fence gates, and then you'll do 1, 2, freaking 3. So like this. And then once you get to here, we'll go ahead and we'll want to do a slab up. We'll do a block. You'll do another fence gate, except it'll be open, so it'll look like this. You will do a stair on top of the fence gate. Oh. Are you serious? Okay. Like I said, don't build this. Hold on. A stair on top of the fence gate. Upside down stair. A slab. Block. Block. Woohoo. Stair. Slab. 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 And I'll do 1, 2. Right in the middle. Okay. And then let me just upside down stair. Block, block. Slab. Upside down stair. Regular stair. Block. Gate. Slab. Go down 1 for the slab. 2, 3. Gate. Oh, I need to place the freaking blocks behind it. Gate. Ah! These blocks. And then slab. And you will copy this on the other side. The exact same. So, wow, oh my gosh, how did that happen? Okay, so now that we've got the basic shape, like frame, let's do the outer frame right here. So we'll go ahead and, oh my gosh, I thought my mic was on mute this whole time and that actually freaked me out a little bit. Okay. Okay, so you want a stair like this. So you want it like the block above. Honestly, it would have been easier to do that. So a block out and like a slab above the slab, if that makes sense. And then you'll just do boom, 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 diorite, that, then the other side. Okay, and it should look like this. Now on top of this, you're gonna want to go and do a stair, a slab, and this is the only time you'll use the pale oak is on both sides. This the pale oak trapdoor. And go like that. So it should look like this. So stair, slab, pale oak door, and then we'll just go ahead and copy this on the other side. Okay, and now you should have two on each side like that. Excuse me. Okie dokie, let's get rid of that. And now we're gonna start the intricate block part, which is, which actually we are missing some blocks, but we will go back in. There's just a lot of blocks. So let's start with these. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, so you'll want to take the strip cherry wood. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Cherry plank, 1, 2. Cherry wood, 1, 2. And cherry wood not stripped. And a cherry plank. So this is the first part. And then the second layer on top of that is going to be 1 cherry plank, strip cherry wood, 1, 2, cherry plank, 1, 2, stripped wood, then a cherry wood, then a plank, then a stripped. Boom. And that's what we got for the second part. Oh, and you'll want to place a trapdoor here. By the way, this will just be exactly copied on the other side. And like, same with that, like mirrored. Not mirrored, I don't, you know, just keep watching. Okay, so then you'll go here, stair, slab, block, 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 block. Well, okay, and now we are going to just do this part on the other side. So you'll literally do what you did. And the best part is that you can see under here. So you can literally just like copy it. If you are at the point in the video where you are thinking, wow, this is way too hard. Lucky for you, you can go to my Patreon, download the schematic, and pop this into your world. Unfortunately, it is only available for Java at the moment. I think. I'm not entirely sure if Litematica works for Bedrock. So RIP Bedrock players. I know your pain. Trust me. Okay, so now that we have finished this first part right here. Oh, and you're gonna want to put like any block can go here. Any one of these. Just so the wall doesn't look like that. It looks better in the end if it looks like this. Okay, and so we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Go block, block, block. Okay, so here's one part. 2 part, and the last part. Booyah! Now I have both sides looking like this. So for this next part, it's a little bit more intricate. Not really. Okay, so you just take a polished diorite, a stair, like this, okay? And then you will take literally any block here. Doesn't matter. Actually, it does matter. Actually, it should be this block. And then put a freaking wall on that. Yes, it looks amazing. Then you're gonna do a stair to a polished diorite to a freaking wall. Wow, yes, yes. Okay, and then you'll just copy this on the other side. Okay, stair, wall, boom, stop, stair, polished diorite. Awesome. So it should look something like this. And then okay, next part. We're just gonna go to the middle and then I'm gonna copy it on the other side. So we're gonna do, here you go, here, here. One, two, one, two. So it should look like that. One, so it should be like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, or 1, 2. Okay. And then right here, you'll put this. Then you'll put this. It doesn't matter what actually goes here. So I'm just gonna do this. Go here. Cherry plank. Okay. And then you'll go cherry plank, cherry plank, cherry plank. Oops. Cherry plank. So after this, you will go. Doesn't matter what block you place here, but I just went ahead and did a cherry plank. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and do, okay. You'll do the stripped wood too from the regular wood. So you do that. Go ahead and place the cherry wood here. And then you'll do cherry plank down like so. On the last cherry plank, you'll go diorite wall, stair, diorite wall, slab. Perfect. Okay, and then you'll go 1. Oh, don't do that. Oh, wait. Do that. Okay, 1, 2, and then you'll go down. 1, oh, like this. And you'll go around like, oh my gosh, a freaking like mustache for your building. So it'll look like that. Okay, and then you'll just do cherry, plank, and then stripped wood. Okie dokie. Alright. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the flip side. So it'll look like this on the other side. You'll basically just need to do like this part all over again. So let's go ahead and finish this. So you'll go one out with the strip cherry wood that's already here, along with the planks. Oh. Okay, and then you'll create the weird rectangular, like, upside down U thingy again. And then do plank, plank, plank. Plank, plank, plank. And remember here it's wall, stair, wall. Oops, wall. And then that's already there, so you don't have to place another slab. So lit. And then from here, just go ahead and do boom. And then you'll go like this. So it should be like a Z, kind of. And then you'll do another Z. So, Z. Ooh, okay. Yes, and then you'll just copy that same process onto the other side. You won't have to make another one of these because this is obviously like the middle. So I'll just go ahead and do that right now. And voila. All right, remember how I said you wouldn't need the pale... Oh, my chair is very squeaky. Remember how I said you wouldn't need the pale oak door? Trapdoor? Yeah, go ahead and grab that back out because I freaking lied. These are the blocks you'll need. So like I said, the trapdoor, and then boom. Okay, so we're actually going to start in the middle, and then we'll go down to the left, and then I'll do it on the right. So, pale oak gate, pale oak gate. And we'll do... Where's... Oh, you'll also need a diorite wall. Sorry. Diorite wall, diorite wall. You're like, ew, this looks terrible, I know. That's why you put this fence on here, and then you'll put an iron bar here. You're like, oh my gosh, why doesn't that match? Because it looks better this way from far, and nobody's getting on the roof to look at this. And you'll put 2 torches like that. And then, okay, it doesn't matter which way you place the trapdoor. I'm just going to place it this way. Just make sure all of your trapdoors are facing the same way whenever you place them. Otherwise, it might look a little strange. I don't know, maybe it doesn't. Okay, and then you'll go fence gate, slab, 2 more trapdoors. And then on this wall here, you will go ahead and place a cherry fence and a torch. Didn't I build this wrong? Yep. Guys, delete that wall. Delete it. Get your freaking diorite back out, and I am so sorry. It goes like this. And then you will place the cherry fence on here and a torch on top of that. I didn't even build that over there. I don't know how I got confused about this. Okay, moving on. You'll do a stair here. Diorite underneath that stair. Do a diorite block to a fence gate. Oh, I was like, where did the fence gate go? Okay, to a fence gate, to a slab, and then another trap door. So the trap door is the last part of like this little staircase thing. It kind of just adds like a layering on the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it on this side too now. Okay, and now you have most of the bridge done. And I bet you are wondering why this isn't connected. Well, we are about to connect that right freaking now. And this is what you'll be needing. Pretty self-explanatory. Okay, and you'll go ahead and place a stair, slab, slab. Okay, and then this part, you'll do a slab up, so it'll look like that. And then you'll do... What did I do? Oh my gosh, freaking... Oh, here we go. And then I'll do a shroom light on top of like this slab area. You'll bring the slab, and you can leave this open and maybe do like a trapdoor if you want, because it'll light it up a little bit more. Whatever your preference is. And then you'll do trapdoors like so. Then you'll do a slab, or not a slab, a stair here, stair here. Okay, and then you'll actually do a stair here too. Wait, no, don't do that. Stair like this. Yeah, yes, okay. And then you'll do that. So then do the other side, stair, 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 and then you'll just do the slabs and the trapdoors, and then don't forget the stairs, part of the roof. So it should look like that. Super cute. Okay, and then we're just gonna add a few more accessories or so. So it's just gonna be like lights, buttons, slabs. Okay. Okay, these are the blocks. Oh wait. These are the blocks you're gonna need. So trapdoor, both of these slabs, a button, and then pink stained glass pane and a lantern. So just over here, we're gonna do. Let's see. So we're gonna start off slab, 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 and then you'll just do a crimson slab on top like so. You'll just copy it on the other side and just go ahead and do this. Oh, and maybe you forgot a trapdoor here like me. So make sure that trapdoor is right there. Okie dokie, and then I'll just do it on the other side now. Okay, and now the final step is to hang the lantern. Oh wait, no, sorry guys. Okay, second to final step is buttons like this, and you'll do this on both sides. You don't have to put these buttons here if you don't like it, but I think it looks pretty freaking cute like that. Okay, and then you'll hang the lanterns. So for the lanterns, you'll go here. Maybe you're thinking, why does my underneath part look different? It's fine. Okay, because I just kind of place random blocks wherever underneath because you can't really see it, and it's fine. But you'll basically just hang it to whatever height you want. This is the typical height that I go for. So that was like 4 down from this block, but maybe you have different blocks placed. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, and it's gonna be on this row with the fence gate. Right in the middle. See like how this side does not look the same at all. Lovely. Okay. Actually gonna do that. And go here. 3. Yeah. Okay. Actually not. Okay. So they should be even. Just make sure they're even, otherwise I feel like that might look a little weird. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know, I've never tried that. Okay, and then you'll do 2 more lanterns. So you'll do one over here. It'll be this middle fence gate. You'll just go under here like this and do 3 again. I just like doing them like that. See how it creates like a nice, I don't know, it's just nice. Okay, and then you'll do it right here. Same middle gate. Oh. And then just make sure those two are even as well. Maybe it doesn't look weird. I don't know. Okay, and this is the final freaking product. I hope you love it. I hope it looks so cute in your world. If you want, you can DM me on Instagram showing me your world and how it turned out. And remember, I have a Patreon. If you want to download the schematic and just paste it into your world, you can absolutely do that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you'll come back for another build tutorial very soon. And have a great day. Subscribe. Oh, subscribe, comment, and like the video. Also, let me know if I'm going too fast, too slow, or if there's anything I should change for my tutorials in the future. Thanks, guys.